Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of the Big Mac Challenge. So I have been working on putting together what I'm going to be having for food today, and I think that I'm going to actually hit 50, which is super awesome because I'm very excited by that because I have not been, I don't think I've hit 50 yet. So I am making a quinoa black bean burrito bowl, which basically, this is also from the Microbiome diet plan cookbook. So basically what you do is you have some beans and you want to mix those with taco seasoning. And it does say specifically taco seasoning, which I would totally, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cumin, and chili powder. That's your taco seasoning. You don't ever need to buy a taco seasoning mix from the store. They just have tons and tons of stuff in them. But I know we used to buy McCormick. They have a 30% reduced sodium one, so I don't know. They taste good. It's just really not probably necessary. But anyways, so you're supposed to take some beans and mix in your taco seasoning, and you're also supposed to then, it doesn't say anything about corn or anything, but it says basically to have some greens, salad greens, and some beans, and it wants you to use brown rice with it, which I like brown rice. That would be wonderful, but I don't think I really want brown rice because it's got, I had my husband while I was taking a shower make some quinoa for me because it's got twice the amount of fiber in it as brown rice does. Not a huge quinoa fan, you guys know this, although I had it once and it was great and once and it was not so great, so I don't know. I think it'll be fine with this because it's just gonna be kind of a substance type thing. It's not going to have really any flavor in it other than the taco-y flavor that I've got going. It also calls for an avocado, which I did look up, and those are very high in fiber. So I'm going to definitely be including some of that. Yeah, and I'm gonna put some corn in mine because to me burritos and tacos and all that kind of stuff always has corn. That's just my thing. And then it calls for some fermented salsa or store-bought salsa. And I looked at the recipe to make this fermented salsa, and I'm super not interested in doing that. It's not, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that. It calls for a ton of salt in a very small amount of food. So yeah, no. Anyways, so my husband was at the store and picked up a salsa for me, and this one is black bean and corn salsa, which is kind of what I wanted. I wanted something chunky. It was either this, I asked him to get either this or a fruit salsa, like a mango-y type one. And he said this one had less sodium, so that's the one that he got, so that's really cool. But it's a medium spicy. So what that means for me is that I'm just not going to put, I did try it, and it's definitely, I just dunk a spoon in and tried it. I definitely could manage that. It's just I'm not going to be putting any taco seasoning on the beans because I don't need any extra flavor beyond that. That's plenty for me. I don't need more. But it also says in the recipe to put some cilantro on yours. So definitely include that if that's something that you like. You could put some lime juice on it if you want to, like just take a lime when you're gonna go eat it. So yeah, so come on down and you can see what it is that I'm putting. Oh, okay. And then before I eat, I'm going to have 2 very small servings of kimchi. So I'm gonna take 2 little containers of kimchi that I'm going to chop up and put in just a little glass jar. So, but I'm gonna do it twice, seeing as I'm not going to have a whole lot. But I found this particular kimchi, it's vegan, at H-E-B. So we went to H-E-B, which there is not one anywhere close to me, although there's one in the plans for right up the street. We've got like this huge amount of shopping going in around us. It's horrible. But anyway, they're going to have either an H-E-B or a Central Market, which is the same thing, only higher end, I think. Anyways, we drove really far to go to check out an H-E-B, but totally different story. Anyways, so I'm going to have some of that, and then I'm also going to have one of these, the Trader Joe's Nothing But Fruit and Nuts. I realized that these were in the, we have a big huge shelf in the laundry room that has lots of, well, we've got 2 of them, 3 of them technically, 2 of them. One of them has like extra kitchen-y type things that we don't use a ton, like the food dehydrator and the serving platters and that kind of stuff. And the other one has like food. So it's got tons of cans of corn and beans and tomatoes, and then it's got just extra stuff that we use a lot of, but we don't really have space in the kitchen for having it, that much of it in the kitchen all the time. I have a big kitchen, it's just not big enough. Anyways, so I'm going to have one of those, and those have 5 grams of dietary fiber per each, and they only have 1 gram of fat. So I'm not too worried about this. So that's pretty exciting. Which if I eat that and I eat all the avocado, which I'm probably not gonna eat all the avocado. So if I ate all the whole avocado and everything else, it would be 50 grams of fiber total. So I'm probably gonna be like 46 or 47 because I've already scooped out some of the avocado that's not beautiful. It's okay though. So come see. So let's get that box out of there. Got a bowl, and in the bowl, you're supposed to just make your salad greens, and in the bowl, you're going to put in, so I'm gonna do half a can of black beans in each salad. And I've got my little quinoa all cooked up. Cooked up half a cup dry. And again, when I put this in a container to go, I will put in a little bit more, so it makes about half and half. But for now, I just need a pretty picture. I don't need to overstuff the bowl. So there's that. I'll put a few more black beans over here. All right. Need to put on some avocado, which I've already chunked up into little tiny squares because the slices weren't going to work because I had to take some out because it's not in good shape. But it's okay, doesn't much matter. Okay, so that'll be good for now. My hand's all gooey, it's gross. Anyways, and then going to put in some salsa. And that's it, guys. That is my burrito bowl. You kind of can't go wrong with these flavors. It really is super, super simple, super, super easy, and super delicious. Obviously, you leave it like that for it to be pretty, but I'm just going to throw it all into a bowl to take with me to work. But I'm gonna make 2 of those. So I'm gonna have 2 burrito bowls for food today, and just one of my little nut things and some kimchi. And this morning, I didn't vlog this, but this morning I had some orange juice with some turmeric in it, and my elbow that has been driving me nuts and hurts real bad constantly feels a teeny tiny bit better. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to take some turmeric and orange juice every morning for like a week and see if I can get my elbow back under control. But the little tendon muscle part that goes up into the elbow really stinking hurts a lot. And one of the things that I have to do, like just bending it, my elbow just really hurts. But one of the things that I have to do at work is I use alcohol a lot. We have these bottles, big huge bottles of alcohol that are sterile alcohol, and I clean the stuff that I'm going to be making in the hood with them, and I spray down my hands after I put gloves on just to make sure, because I know I've told you guys in the past our IV room got flooded, and so we're having to make IVs out in like the regular pharmacy. It's horrible. Anyways, so I use that trigger from doing that. Holy cow, that really hurts. So anyways, I'm going for the turmeric. Hopefully in about a week, I'll be able to tell you guys that my arm is significantly better. That would be awesome. And that's it for now. I will see you guys in the morning for some exercise. Ooh, tomorrow's gonna be like crazy exercise. So stay tuned for like 0.5 seconds till I see you again. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be crazy exercise. I'll be sweaty. That's what we'll say. I'll be sweaty. Bye guys. Alrighty guys, so I am home from work and my husband and I are going to exercise now. So let's talk about supper last night. It would have been better if it hadn't been so spicy. So I wasn't able to eat all of it because it was just a little bit too spicy for me, but flavor-wise, it would have been good if I'd had a mild salsa because I'm just a complete and total wuss. But yeah, as far as putting food together, that combination of food is like super awesome. That is totally right up my alley. So I didn't finish my food, so I don't actually know how many grams of fiber I had, but probably about 40-ish rather than 50-ish, which is fine. It's not too bad. I'm getting more than the average American by like 3 times, so it's not a problem. We are going to do a cardio workout today. So let me, I'll show you what it is, but I'll put the link in the description box below for you guys so that you actually can go and do this cardio workout if you'd like to. All right, so we're doing this pace workout, which is progressive what does that stand for? Progressively accelerating cardiovascular exercise? I don't know. It's something like that. I don't exactly remember. But anyway, go ahead and start it, babe. So it has, I don't know if you're going to see anything exciting. Okay, so there's a guy that's responsible for it. Go ahead and pause it, babe. So basically they do 4 different exercises, 30 seconds, 1 minute of each, something like that. I don't know. It's like a 12-minute workout, but you have to, it's all about keeping your heart rate in a certain amount of, at a certain point, and then you also are supposed to like do it faster each time. So anyways, we're gonna go and attempt to do this and get gross and sweaty probably, and it's gonna be horrible, and I will tell you about it when we're done. All right, guys, so we are done. Holy free holy, that's a really good workout. So basically what you do is you get your resting heart rate, which mine is 54, and it's been 54 in the past as well. Not any kind of a surprise there. So that's my resting heart rate. And then you do your first round of exercises, which is 4 minutes, and then they give you a 90-second break. And you're supposed to be within 30 beats of your resting after that. Well, mine got up to, right as soon as we were done, it was up to 120. So I had to wait a little bit longer in order to get it back down. Had to be back about 80 to 90. So waited a little bit longer, and it came back down to 90. And then we exercised again, and it went up to 150. And so I had to wait for that to come back down so we could exercise again. And then it only takes like a minute and a half, 2 minutes for your heart rate to come back down. But anyways, then we did it again, and it went up to 170. So got a good little workout in, and they said it's a high intensity interval training type thing. That's a good cardiac workout. Oh my goodness, I'm glad it wasn't a lot longer than that though, because holy cow, at the end you're going really, really fast, and I can't keep up. My body doesn't move that fast. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna sit here and relax for a little bit so that I can relax, so that I can go to bed, because yeah, my heart rate still needs to come down a little bit. All right, I hope you guys had a fabulous day, and I will see you again tonight.